And now, welcome to Cloud 11, the podcast where we inspire, we motivate, and we help. And now, without further ado, we welcome in your host, the redesigned, the rebuilt, the best you ever freaking seen the Revolver, Jacob Mills. Let's get this show going. Welcome to the show. And now, welcome back to Cloud 11, and welcome to episode 3. Let's go. So in the past 3 months, and I know, I'm sorry it's been so long. I've been very busy trying to figure out my life and trying to figure out stuff. And it's been very busy, and I apologize for that. But I'm back. We back. And I went to a pool party in the last 3 months. I saw some friends at that pool party. We did a slip and slide. There was a lot of things I've done. I've learned more about myself. I've grown. I've learned. I've also just been trying to figure out my life because ever since a year and a half ago, it's just been drastically changed, and it's just been tricky, and it's been hard, and it's been a curveball that I've been trying to figure out how to hit. But nonetheless, I'm still kicking. I'm still showing up every single day. The hard part is posting every month. I think it's going to be once a month. I think that's what I'm going to do now. It's just been a while, so I've been trying to figure out what to post, and it's hard because it's just like every month is just tricky because it's just like I don't know what to post, and I don't know what's going to get views and stuff. But that's not what this is about. This is about my feelings. This is about my therapy / it's just fun because it's just like my time to tell my story and tell my ideas, and it's just fun because it's just like my time to just talk and rant and tell you about my life. But so at that pool party I met Gabby, um Matt, Matt. I saw, I'm trying to remember everybody I saw. There's a lot of people there. I saw Sid. I saw Jacob. There's another Jacob I know. I saw a lot of people. It was pretty impressive as how many people were there. I think there was like 150, maybe 200. There's a lot of people there. And you got to understand, we've been planning this for months. Gabby's been planning this for months. I got there like, I think it was 9, 10, or 11. I got there mid-morning, and they were already setting up. Matt was there. Gabby came a little bit later on, but Matt was there. I was listening to him. He told me to start blowing up these floats and stuff. Overall, it was a fun day. Very, very fun. Very busy. Very always something to do. Never stopping. Never like chill. It was always do this. Go help. Go put ice in this. Go do this. Like there were so many moving parts. Like you don't even understand. My brain was like woo, woo, and I was like, holy cow. Like I couldn't even understand what was going on. And by the end of the night, around like 8 or 9 or 10, I was so tired. Like my brain was just, I think my brain was just tired so much that I don't even know what happened at the end of the night. Like I was so tired. Like everyone's like, "You good?" I'm like, "I think so. I think I'm just tired. It's been a long day." But nonetheless, it was the most fun I've had in a while. So let's see. So that was that. I had my Publix Bowl-a-thon. That was fun. I got to wear my birthday shirt, and everyone asked about it. It was funny because everyone's like, "What are you wearing?" I'm like, "It's my birthday shirt for this year." And then a few days, I think it was after that or before that, whatever, in April 30th was my 28th birthday. Yeah, I'm 28 now. See, April was crazy, bro. I had my birthday, I had the bowl-a-thon, and then in the end of March, me, my parents, and some other people that are close friends to me, we celebrated my 5-year anniversary in Cocoa Beach. I can't believe it's been 5 years I've been here. Like, what a wild turn of events and what a wild journey. Like, Literally, ever since I came to Cocoa Beach, I didn't know what the future held. I knew I had a job. I knew I had a house. Other than that, I was scared. I was nervous. Like, was I ready? Maybe. But the good thing I knew was I knew I'd figure it out. Because what do you always tell yourself? Every time you try something new, it's, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I can do this. But what do? Eventually, you figure it out. And it's just fun because that's the lesson I've never knew how to accept and never knew how to figure out. But it's been a hard lesson, a lot of learning lessons, a lot of trial and error, like this podcast. This is the third episode. I should have had more, but I mean, it's always hard to figure out what to talk about. And I think I'm so anxious and worked up about this, and then it's like I get on here and it's like easy, it's fun, and it's like a fun part of my month, day, year, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I'm gonna get better at posting monthly, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so yeah, my life has been crazy. So January was good, February was good, March was okay. End of March, so yeah, we had a dinner. We went to this sorry, nope, not Mexican, sorry, Cuban restaurant called Ola on Merritt Island. That food is phenomenal. You need to go if you've never been. Their food is phenomenal. It's so good. And they even have food if you've gluten intolerances, whatever. Like, they have food for everybody. It's really cool and really delicious. You need to try this out. Like, it's really phenomenal. Like, I love their food so much. It's so good. I know the owners because I've known them for years. So yeah, so their food is good. That's where we celebrated my 5 year anniversary. And then so April was my birthday month. The bowl-a-thon was, I think, right after that or right near that. It was funny because Whitney texted me a few days before my birthday and she goes, "What do you want to do?" I go, "Oh shit, I don't know. I haven't planned that far ahead." She goes, "Well, think about it. Let me know and get back to me tonight." This was like 2 days before my birthday. She goes, "Okay." Or no, sorry, I said okay, and then I told her, I go bowling, putt putt. She goes, "You pick. It's your birthday." I'm like, "Well, no, duh. Forgot about that part." But yeah, so we went bowling with, who was there? Let me see if I remember. John Jay, me, Whitney, Theron, Katya, and then Emma. I texted her. I go, "Can you come to my birthday?" She goes, "No response." And then on the day of my birthday, we're at the bowling alley. We're getting started to bowling. And then all of a sudden, I'm just looking. I'm like, "Is there anybody else coming?" She goes, "I don't know." I go, "You don't know?" I go, "Okay." She goes, I look at the door. I go, "What the hell? Emma?" Dude, Emma surprised the hell out of me. Like, I didn't even expect her to show up. I looked at the door. I'm like, "Oh my God. You just, you just made my whole day even better than it was." And I'm just like, I was speechless. Like, I didn't know what to say to you anymore. I was just like, "This is so cool." Like, I didn't expect someone to surprise me on my birthday and just be like, "Hey." I'm like, I ran up to her. I gave her a big hug and said, "What are you doing here?" She goes, I go, "Did you see my message?" She goes, "Yep." I go, "Why didn't you respond?" She goes, "I wanted to surprise you." I'm like, "You're such a meanie. I don't hate you, but really? This is what you did?" I mean, I'm happy, but I didn't expect you to do it like that. But thank you. It's fun because it's like people you don't expect to surprise you. And it's just like, dang, thank you. It's just like, I guess sometimes you need that though. You need someone to just be like, "Hey, I thought I'd stop by even though I didn't tell you." And I'm like, "Real? What? Thank you." But yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of good memories, a lot of fun things I've learned this year. I've taught myself a lot new things. I've taught myself how to clean my glass thing on the stove with vinegar and water. If you don't know, that's a life hack. And it also cleans, if you do water, vinegar, Dawn cleans your razor blade. So yeah, I'm learning a lot of new stuff this year. I'm teaching myself a lot, and I feel like I'll teach you guys a lot too, Jay Global. But yeah, so that's a lot of what I've learned. So Okay, so let's see what else have I learned. So I've also been struggling with the fact that friends that you think are your friends, sometimes you tell them your whole life story, you tell them your trauma, you tell them everything. You think they're your friends, and then give it a while. And then sometimes they show you their true colors, and then they just don't talk to you. Don't answer your phone calls, don't answer your FaceTimes, don't answer anything. And they just ghost you. They forget all about you, and then they're just like, bye, see you later. And I'm like, what? What did I do to deserve any of this? Like, why are you just like ghosting me out of your life? Why are you forgetting about me? Like, friendships? This is the part about friendships I don't understand. Friendships are a two-way street. And people sometimes don't make it a two-way street. They make it like a 1.5-way street. Like, they make you here, but you need to be here. And it's just frustrating because it's just like you put so much effort in to be a good person, to be a good friend, to be the best person you can be. And then it's just like they don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate the effort you put in. And it's frustrating because it's just like I'm trying everything I can to be a good friend. And then you aren't helping me like I'm helping you. Why? What what did I do wrong to deserve this? Like seriously. Um but yeah, I'm just learning a lot about myself every single day. It's been fun. It's been a lot of learning lessons. I've learned I stay up late playing video games and just enjoying my life because it's like playing video games, people think, oh, it's a waste of time. It's this and that. It's not. It's my release from the world. It's my stress. It's my release. It's my no stress release. It's like, it's fun. It's enjoyable. It's like, I don't have to worry about the world for a few hours or 4 hours or whatever. Like, it's fun. People are like, you're wasting your day in your games. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm wasting it, but I'm doing something that's fun. It's helped me forget about the world that I'm living in, this crazy, messed up world. And it's like this. It's been so much fun playing video games, and I play them all the time because just like I'm going to play them in a little bit too. About to eat food and drink my coffee and start my day. But yeah, it's been fun because just like it helps me not think about what's actually going on in my life or my belly problems, my digestive problems. Because I know those are going on. I'm not saying they're not going on, but it's just the fact that it helps me not think about anything. It just thinks about the controls or whatnot. And it helps me calm down and just get into the game and get into it and really just like it's just such a fun relaxer, and it's just fun and inviting, and it's my favorite thing in the world. Like I love playing video games, and I love supporting and helping J Global. By the way, J Global is not just a name, it's not just a thing, it's a brand. It's my brand, my thing, my baby I created. And people are always like, what's J Global? What's it about? I'm like, it's me. It's my story. It's what I live by every single day. Like I love J Global. I think about it all the time. I think about what it started as and what it became. And it became bigger. You got to understand this. So on YouTube, we have 57 subscribers, which is good. Because when we started, I think we only like 3 or 10. And on Instagram, we have 351. As much as I don't post on TikTok much, we have like 1,900, I think, which isn't bad. So with Instagram and YouTube, like we are doing really good. But my goal for the end of the year, I want to get to like 500 or at least 1,000 followers, whatever you call it on Instagram. Like I want to get to like 500. And the next few months, I want to get to 500, but I want to get to 1,000 altogether. And if you guys can help me do that, that would be the greatest thing in the world. That would be the only gift that you can give me that would like mean more than anything. Like that's what I want in this world. I want to get my views up. I want to get everything to be better than it was before. And what really made me mad, because I'm still trying to find a girlfriend and still trying to find a wife in this world. And it's hard because a lot of girls that I've talked to, because I'm still on dating apps. I'm still trying to find someone. A lot of girls don't know what they want, and they want to criticize you, and they want to be mean to you. And I'm like, that's just rude, and that's just mean. And they're just jerks, and they don't know what they're looking for. And the fact is, they, like, I talked to this one girl, and she goes, "Hey, how are you doing?" I go, "Good, how are you?" And then she goes, "Well, what do you do? What's your passion?" I go, "Content creating." She goes, "Oh, let me see." I showed her, and she goes, "You're not a content creator. You don't do this. You don't have views. You don't know what you're looking for." I go, "The hell you think you are? I've been posting for 4 to 5 years, and you say that to me? You don't know who you are. You're being a jerk." So I disconnected her, and she's just, I don't care who she is because that's mean. I've been doing this for 4 to 5 years, and you don't know me at all. That pissed me off because I've been working on this for 5 years. You're going to tell me I don't know what I'm doing? You don't know who you are. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're passionate about. Because I've been doing this for 5 years or 4 years, whatever it is. I've been doing this for almost so long. The fact that I've taught myself so many more things than I've ever learned. I taught myself how to do Instagram. I didn't know what I was doing. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, CapCut, everything I said I couldn't do, I didn't know how to do it. And who taught me? Nobody. Me. I taught me everything I needed to know. And that girl's going to go on here and be like, "Oh, you don't have a cliche, or you don't have your niche. You don't know your like, you don't know what you're looking for. You don't have your idea." And I'm like, that's full of baloney because I've been doing this for so long. And yes, I've thought about every single thing I've done. There's been a lot of thinking before I did anything. So you're going to tell me what I don't know? That's funny because then you don't know who you actually are if you haven't really done your self work. You haven't figured out who you are. You don't know who you are. I know who I am. I've been to hell and back. You're going to tell me who I am? That's funny. That's really funny because people are always like, "I know you." And I'm like, "So? You know me. You know a version of me. You know parts of me, yeah. But if you haven't talked to me within a month, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, you don't know me at all. You don't know anything about me. I've built myself up from the lowest of lows to the highest of highs. If you haven't been there when I was there, here, 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 or here, then you don't know anything about me. You don't know who I am, which is kind of funny because now I feel like I'm doing a promo, but whatever. But yeah, so people are always like, "Yeah, I know you. I know this and this." And I'm like, huh, "Yeah, okay. You can say all that, but that doesn't mean any of it's true because it's not." Sorry, I get really passionate about things because when people tell me they don't know I don't know what I'm doing, that's a lie because I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know everything in life, but I mean, I know who I am. I know my worth. I know it never changes. And I know who I am as a person. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm passionate about. I know pretty much everything about me. I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but I'm better than I've ever been. I'm the best me I've ever been. That's why we call this Cloud 11 because people think Cloud 9's good. Yeah. Cloud 10, eh. Cloud 11's the best. You know who created that? No? Yeah, because nobody has. I did. I created this. I created J Global. I created my brand. I created J Global. I have shirts. So you're going to tell me I don't know what I'm doing? You're funny. You're real funny. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, every single day I'm just proud of what I've been through. But I'm still getting through it somehow, and I'm still showing up no matter who I am, that I am still me, and that's all that matters. So let's think about this. Also, I have figured out why I love wrestling so much because in wrestling, I've always wondered, I go, why do I love it so much? I go, I love, oh gosh, I'm going to rant for a minute. So I love the Shield. I love MSK. I love the Rascals. I love Trey Miguel, Zachary Wentz, whoever you want to call them. I love these guys. I love Randy Orton. I love Will Ospreay. I love death matches. By the way, if you want to watch death matches, just be warned, they're not for the faint of heart. They're crazy. But the reason I love wrestling is sometimes you can see the reason you love wrestling is because, like, or the reason I love wrestling is because, like, sometimes I rewind it a few times because I'm trying to figure out why I love it. But sometimes I figured out it's like I love the high flying action, the octane, like how fast they are, because it's just like it's exciting. It's like a movie, but it's like it never stops. It just keeps going and going and going and going, and it's just crazy, and I love it. But there's some people I don't like in wrestling, and I don't like when people being mean to the people I love. But I love Sol Ruka, and I've met her in person. I've given her a hug. Like I've met her at the bars downtown in Cocoa Beach. Like she's my idol. Like I love Sol Ruka. I love the Rascals who are in AEW. They're phenomenal. AEW is phenomenal right now. Like I love them. I love John Moxley and the Death Riders. Bro, they are crazy. They are wild. And now they guess they're partners with Will Ospreay, and that I never would have saw coming. But there's just so much going on in the world of WWE, AEW, and I'm just like pulled because just like I love both. And it's like I don't know which one I love more, but I think it's AEW and the independent better because the matches they put on are freaking phenomenal, baby. They are so good, so exciting, so crazy, so like they never not keep me on the edge of my seat, and it's just freaking phenomenal. Like I love watching it. Like there's nothing more I love than wrestling because wrestling and baseball are like the best in the world. Like you need to get into wrestling. Wrestling is so much better than UFC. UFC is just boring. The difference between WWE, AEW, and UFC is the fact that when wrestlers get hurt, they like sometimes stop the match, but they don't really. You could be like the ref, you could be like, hey, stop the match, I'm done. But the reason people love WWE, the reason people love it more than UFC is the fact that people in the UFC world have tried stepping in a wrestling ring and they're like, oh no, I don't like this. And it's funny because I don't like MJF. I don't like anything about him. But he did make this one video and he said, the reason people like wrestling, and I'm talking WWE and AEW more, is the fact that in UFC, when a match gets bloodied or someone gets knocked out, the match is over, right? But in WWE, when the match gets hurt, or in AEW, when the match gets hurt, or somebody gets injured, the match doesn't usually stop. Like they keep going, right? That's the difference. People in UFC have tried stepping into a wrestling ring and they're like, oh, no, 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 this is not for me. And that's the difference. Wrestling and WWE and AEW and independence, like, it's not easy. They don't ever have a day off. In UFC, yeah, they have days off, but they don't stop the match. That's why we love WWE. That's why we love AEW. These companies put on some great, stellar matches. That's why we watch for the entertainment, for the energy, for these wonderful 5-star, amazing, incredible matches that nobody would have ever expected. And that's why we love Will Ospreay because his whole arsenal, his whole repertoire is just freaking phenomenal. Like the things he can do is unheard of. And I saw his match with John Moxley a little bit. That kid pushed Moxley out of the way, hit a cutter, Moxley hit a move, hit his what do they call it, the paradigm shift or whatever he calls it now, and they won the match. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it was just crazy. You see one, then you see the other, and I'm like, oh my god, it's like, oh goodness, I didn't even know what was going on half the time. And it's like I'm watching NXT, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, what is gonna happen next? I don't know, but I'm very excited to see. So it's just wrestling is just like the best. Like it's so exciting. And UFC is just there's nothing to it. It's just not that good. It's really not. But yeah, to sum this all up, the past few months have been phenomenal. Birthday, pool party, my birthday party, the bowl-a-thon. Also at the bowl-a-thon. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I've also, if you see this behind me, this is my 5-year anniversary certificate. Thank you for 5 years of valued contributions, continuous dedication, and outstanding service since 2020. Yeah, I've been with 5 years for Publix now. So give it up for yo boy. 5 years. That's a big deal. So also, I went to a luncheon for that, and they even had a special gluten-free meal for me because yo boy is very sensitive to food. But yeah, I mean, life has been pretty great to say the least. And I don't even know what it's holding next. I know, golly, next month is 6 years in Coke. Sorry, 6 years at Publix. That's crazy. Seriously. 6 years, my boy. I'm so proud. Like the things I've done, like some people wouldn't even be able to get through. Like I'm built different. The thing I always ask people is I always ask myself, I'm like, am I normal? I go, hell no. Am I the best? Oh yeah, I am. Definitely. I know exactly who I am. I'm proud of who I am. And if people say you don't know who you are, I'm like, huh, that's who you think. You don't know who you are. I know exactly who I am. I know what I'm built. I know who I am. I built myself from the lowest of lows to the highest of highs. What I'm trying to say is you can't say that to me because that's false. And I know exactly what I'm looking for in a girlfriend. And if people say it to me, they don't know their worth. They don't know their immaturity. They're immature. They don't know what they're looking for. They need to look back in the mirror and say, who is whoever you are, because you don't know who you are then. But what I'm trying to say is keep going, keep showing up, keep being the best you can be because you know who you are. 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. And then one more thing. Smoke them if you got them, baby. And we got all them, baby. Rascals for life. And also, believe in J Global. J Global is life. J Global is not a saying. It's a brand. It's a way of life. We're the best. We're number one. We're the world heavyweight champion of the entire universe. We're the best. 500 to 1,000 followers on Instagram, and at least 2 to 500 on YouTube would be nice. We're gonna maybe post like a snippet of this, but not much. But yeah, welcome back. We are gonna get back to a monthly podcast, so I'm sorry about that. We love you. We've missed you. We're back. See you later. Believe in J Global. We love you. We love you so sorry. We love you so much. I'm sorry it's been a while, but we're back. We will be back soon. We love you. We've missed you. Welcome back to the show. J Global out. Deuces.